the Empowered Master, and the 1010 Gateway of New Beginnings. Beloved hearts, through this powerful 1010 Gateway of New Beginnings, we experience the 10th Ray of Divinity. The 10th Ray of Divinity holds the perfect balance of the threefold flame of power, love, and wisdom, allowing us to be the divine holy light of God that we are, as we experience a new balance and equilibrium through the will of God, the wisdom of the higher mind, and the stillness of the loving heart. Under the influence of this ray, we lift veils of illusion and shift limiting perceptions of reality, as we simultaneously experience a synthesis of all past, present, and future probable realities in this now moment, through the merging Christed timelines. As perspectives shift and deeper truths reveal within the dimensional fields of unity consciousness, we move ever deeper into 0 point, the infinite and eternal now moment, with a deepening sense of self-mastery and greater control over the lower bodies. While viewing our life lessons and perceived challenges with increased levels of awareness, acceptance, trust, and surrender, the ego holds tight to the vestiges of victim-persecutor consciousness, amplified and reflected through the lower astral planes and collective unconsciousness of humanity. In times like this, where greater polarity seemingly exists, and confusion and fear arises, as we find this balance of equilibrium and divine neutrality, we can deepen into this beautiful pearlescent flame of divinity through the knowing of our divine self within, whilst recognizing the divine self in all those around us. With deep clearings that have felt or feel never ending, to anchor and activate the light of God through every subatomic particle of our beingness. We are ready for these new beginnings and step into this unity consciousness field of light simply by being compassionate and loving to ourselves, and with this, compassionate and loving to others. With the completion of karmic cycles for many an awakened soul, we are now presented with a cosmic map to Mother, Father, God, as guardians and caretakers to this sacred earth. We can choose how we wish to serve, what we want to change, and how we can step into deeper levels of world service, as lethargy and disheartenment lifts and passion and enthusiasm returns as the empowered master. To step deeper into empowerment of self and the knowing that in trusting the soul's self, we are taken ever deeper into the upward spiral of evolution. We have the ability to access the hidden knowledge of ourself, viewed through a cosmic lens and the eyes of self-mastery. For the 10th Ray of Divinity unlocks the Akashic records and allows the knowledge of our highest potential through the hall of records to be revealed as karmic timelines integrate and then dissolve. The sacred knowledge, which can be described as a vision across the abyss, is given to us as the way showers to the sacred earth. For as the sacred flames of divinity we are able to transcend the limitations of this earth plane, remove the bands of forgetfulness, and remain consistently within our loving hearts. Through this 10-10 gateway, we take on greater ambassadorial roles as these flames of divinity and way showers to the sacred earth. At this time of new beginnings for all life upon this sacred earth, we are offered an opportunity to deepen our connection to our beloved I Am Presence and Mother, Father, God by going into our heart's temple and seeing what needs to be loved and nurtured within the threefold flame within our hearts as we build our rainbow bridge of light into the higher dimensions by trusting and surrendering to the divine. Through this gateway of divinity and self-mastery, we activate the throat chakra and the heart chakra to express ourselves clearly and lovingly in forgiveness and understanding as we heal all our relationships. Further to this, we experience a cellular expansion of the organic crystals within the crystalline matrix of our light bodies and physical bodies as we ground our heart's joy and the next level of our service work to the sacred earth. This cellular expansion through this gateway primarily occurs through the spiritual microtron. The spiritual microtron can be described as radiating from the cosmic heart and eternal divine light of Mother, Father, God, potentially able to accelerate the frequency of light in our body faster than the speed of common light through the persuasion of micro subatomic particles due to the splitting of the atom. Through the influence of this 10th ray, the molecules within the body spin at increased frequencies of light, awakening any multi-dimensional memories needing to be integrated and assisting us to let go of all that needs to be released at this time. We are then placed in a Metatronic science chamber of light, a three-dimensional multicolored laser light grid coming in around the body and energy field to experience the hidden knowledge of our highest potential and our greatest gifts as world teachers, facilitators, star-seeded ones, and light workers. Through this light chamber, we are downloaded with the most appropriate disciplines for us to further our spiritual advancement and service work on this sacred earth, through the inner plane ashrams and temples of light. This is the point where we choose to step into the flame of eternal divine liquid light and the cosmic heart of Mother, Father, God, through power, love, and wisdom, while continuing our service to this earth plane with a clear focus and new balance and equilibrium as to our respective roles. We further assist in wrapping the earth and all her life in this beautiful pearlescent flame of divinity as we clear the lower astral energies on this sacred earth and assist in the outpouring of light necessary for soul expansion on the lower worlds, to activate the threefold flame of power, love, and wisdom within the hearts and minds of all humanity. We are sovereign beings, free to walk our path of light, with shifting perspectives. We recognize and experience this collective journey through the New Earth templates and the group I Am Avatar consciousness of light, and all that is no longer needed to be experienced is now being released. As we experience the threefold flame through our beloved I Am Presence and the 10th Ray of Divinity, we recognize how truly blessed we are at this time to be here on this earth plane and to be experiencing this new golden age of light, no matter how it is perceived from our outward appearance. We recognize our magnificence and preciousness and see this divine light within each person around us as we connect our hearts to one another and to all life as one heart, one love, and one unified field of light. And so it is, and so it is. Invocation to the 1010 gateway of new beginnings. I call upon the overlighting of Mother, Father, God, and all other beings of light I personally acknowledge, as I now merge with my beloved I Am Presence, the highest light that I am within the cosmic heart of God. As the I Am Presence that I am, and connected to the I Am Avatar consciousness of light, the I Am Presence of all awakened souls. I now experience the pearlescent threefold flame of divinity, of power, love, and wisdom, ignite ever deeper within my loving heart and the hearts of all humanity. I now call upon the Lords of the Records, the Akashic Masters, and my beloved I Am Presence to illuminate my pathway through my individual life prints within the Akashic Records. As I lift myself into this vibrating field of divine light, I find myself connected to the Akasha at a soul level of consciousness and light. I am welcomed and greeted by the guardians of the Akashic Records as I give my full name now, what I am called in this now, and what my birth name is. I ask to see the records of my past actions and deeds that are affecting my life purpose in this now, the feelings associated with it, and the feelings of all those affected by these actions. I am now led into a golden pyramidal shaped temple of light. A beautiful book, the Akashic Records, appears before me now. As I open this book, symbols appear before me, vibrating cosmic frequencies, colors, sacred geometries, light rays, and sonic vibratory patternings of divine light. Surrounded in this beautiful pearlescent flame of divinity, I now watch and simply observe through a 3-dimensional movie screen in front of me those actions of my past lives affecting me in this now, both positively or negatively. Understanding many of the life lessons I have chosen and my soul's purpose in this lifetime. I am forgiving and loving to myself and all those with whom I connect with at a soul level through the Akashic Records. I understand my challenges and my courage, my strength and light, and how each one of my life prints and lessons has brought me to this now. Compassionately and gently, I love and forgive myself as I see very clearly what I have brought into this lifetime, needing to be healed and loved through abuse and misuse of power, aggression, anger, lack of understanding, poor communication, lack of empowerment, lack of wisdom, and lack of love. And now, through the radiance of my heart's temple, I see all those souls with whom I may still have karmic ties, perceive conflict, or lack of communication and understanding. I now bring them into my heart and surround them in this beautiful pearlescent threefold flame of divinity, letting them know at a higher light level I love them and forgive them. As I cut all cords and energies and create new energetic cords with divine neutrality through God's will, empowerment, love, and wisdom. I honor each one of these souls with whom I have experienced conflict as master teachers, for they have shown me in reflection what I am still needing to love and nurture and fully appreciate within myself. And now, as the remaining veils of illusion and separation are lifted, as I see clearly through my master eyes, I experience the merging Christed timelines of my highest potential and magnificence with joy and passion, enthusiasm, love, understanding, and higher mind wisdom. I now see or sense a star tetrahedron activate through my soul star chakra, my heart chakra, my earth star chakra, and now my solar plexus chakra, grounding the understanding of my soul purpose and the next steps I need to take in co-creating my heaven on earth and my next level of service work. I am now presented with an Akashic record crystal and a symbol personal to me, one that I can use to re-enter the Akashic records, to read my records, or to read the records of another by simply connecting to their higher light. I place this crystal within my loving heart, thanking the Akashic record keepers as I now bring my focus back to this beautiful threefold flame of power, love, and wisdom within my loving heart. And now, as I deepen into this threefold flame, a beautiful pearlescent pillar of light activates around me. I breathe through my antakarana, my fluorescent tube of light, connecting to all aspects of my higher light, and beloved, I am present. And now, as the remaining veils of illusion and separation are lifted, I see clearly through my master eyes as I experience the merging Christed timelines of my potentiality and deepen into the light of God. Breathing now through this antakarana, I experience a cellular expansion of the organic crystals within the crystalline matrix of my body the light frequencies of the spiritual microtron, spinning the subatomic particles within my body in increased light frequencies, and clearing old karmic patternings, conditionings, false beliefs and judgments. I am now placed in a Metatronic science chamber of light and downloaded with the most appropriate disciplines for my service work through the many inner plane ashrams and temples of light. As I find this new balance and equilibrium through empowerment, love and wisdom, I see with clarity my pathway and the many gifts I have as a light worker, star-seated one, and transfiguring flame of divine love, blazing the way for others in this new golden age of light. And now the 10th ray qualities of balance and equilibrium, justice, love, power, infinite wisdom, detachment, divine neutrality, responsibility, self-mastery, and transformation are anchored and activated through my throat chakra, my heart chakra, and now within each chakra in my body. I now find myself within the unity grid of divine light, assisting the many legions of light from on high, the light workers and star-seated ones, bringing in pillars of light and surrounding the earth and all her life in this beautiful pearlescent flame of divinity. I now assist in clearing all discordant energies, frozen miasms, battlefield energies, and lower astral energies. And now I assist in anchoring and activating this pearlescent threefold flame of power, love, and wisdom through the hearts and minds of all humanity. I now find myself back in my sacred space, grounding into the crystal heart of Mother Earth and the cosmic heart of Mother Father God, surrounded in this pearlescent flame of divinity, of the empowered Master, new beginnings, and one unity consciousness, activated through this powerful 1010 gateway. I am balance and equilibrium. I am justice and love. I am infinite wisdom and detachment. I am divine neutrality. I am all that I am.